Welcome to first year students to this class. Already have explained in my first class the basic terms like accounting meaning, accountancy, origin of accounting, need for accounting, etc. But today I wanted to explain the basic terms used in accounting. Firstly, there are some important terms used in accounting while recording, making entries in the journal, in the ledger, and in the financial statements like trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, etc. Before going to the other aspects, we will discuss some basic terms. First term is entity. Entity means existence. Entity means existence. But here, business existence. Business is always treated as a separate entity. As you know that sole trading concern and partnership firm, there is no separate entity. There is no separate existence as far as sole trading concern and partnership firm is concerned. But partnership firm, sole trading concern is treated as a one. But other than the sole trading concern partnership firm, but business enterprise means is a separate entity. It is a purely independent existence. So it is different from proprietor. Even though the proprietor is the owner of the business, owners are different, business is different. Therefore, entity means existence. It is a purely independent, separate existence. Both the proprietor is different as well as management is business is different. Second term, business transactions. Business transactions refers to business activities involving transfer of money or goods or services between two parties or two persons. But transaction is always in between two persons or two group of parties. That is, in case of purchase and sale of goods, one person is selling goods, another person is purchasing. In case of sale, one person is selling, another person is purchasing. Like that, a minimum two parties are required. The transaction is completed by making use of two person or two group of persons or two parties, etc. Now the transaction, business transactions may be cash transaction or credit transactions. Transaction in between two persons, one person is selling something, another person is receiving the same. Another person is purchasing something, another person is selling. Like that, in between two persons, that is a cash means immediate payment and receipt of cash. While receiving goods, immediate payment or immediate receipt of cash is a cash transaction. The payment and receipt of cash is postponed to the next date is a credit transaction. Transaction may be even sometimes barter transaction. That is a no economic terms use, but only exchanging of goods for goods is a barter transaction. Sometimes even non-cash transactions are also taken into consideration. Transactions may be cash transaction, credit transaction, barter transaction, even non-cash transactions are taken into consideration. Here, transaction, some special features are given here. Business transactions must be in financial in character. It should be expressed in terms of money only, but it is a business transaction must be supported by documentary evidences. Business transaction presented in numerical or monetary values. Business transaction must cause and effect on assets, liabilities, revenue, and expenses. That's it. The second term used in this is second term business transactions. Next one is capital. Capital is a part of wealth which is used for further production, and capital means the original initial investment by the proprietor in his business. Whatever the amount invested, either it may be small business or big business, based on the nature and type of business, the investment by the proprietor, by the owner in his business is the capital. capital is a fixed capital or it may be working capital. Fixed capital required for acquiring the fixed assets like purchase of land, purchase of building, purchase of machinery, purchase of car, vehicles, etc. You need some fixed amount need. And some working capital means require day-to-day management, day-to-day expenses of the business. You need some working capital. That is, capital may be divided into fixed capital and working capital, like that. That is, this is purely original initial investment by the proprietor in his business. Next term, drawings. Drawings means amount withdrawn by the proprietor from his business for his personal use or domestic use or household use because of his personal requirements, personal needs and requirements. Then he withdraw money from, or he withdraw goods from, he withdraw any asset from his business for the purpose of his private use, domestic use, household use, or use for the purpose of paying the electricity bill, income tax premium, LIC premium, or payment of, or sometimes amount withdrawn for the purpose of marriage of daughter, education of son or daughter, whatever it may be, whatever the amount withdrawn from his business for personal use, domestic use, household use is called as a drawings. That is amount withdrawn in the form of cash or in the form of goods or in the form of asset. Any way, any type, that is a drawings. Next one is assets or the properties or resources owned by the business. Whatever the assets, whatever the properties belonging to business. Assets may be fixed assets or current assets. Assets may be fixed assets means fixed in nature. The benefit is derived from more than years, and the current assets used for conversion of stock into cash within a short span of time, 12 months. That is assets. Liabilities, next term use liabilities. Liabilities are the obligations or debts payable by the enterprise in the form of money or goods. The liabilities may be the responsibilities or obligation of the business. Once the proprietor invested money in business means the business is liable to pay money to the proprietor. To the extent of capital, capital is a liability from the business point of view, is a additional amount from the proprietor's point of view. That is, next one is debtors. Debtors means the parties who have purchased goods on credit. The buyer of goods. The buyer of goods on credit is the debtor. Debtor means a person who is liable to pay something to the person. And creditor is the seller of goods. Creditor is the seller of goods on credit. The firm, the seller means that is liable to get something from the business. Next, solvent means is a financially sound entity because his assets are more than his liabilities. He is able to discharge his debts or liabilities from the business. Insolvent means his assets are less than his liabilities. He is unable to discharge his debt or liabilities. He is known as insolvent. Next one is purchases. Purchase means purchase of goods only, goods and services. That is purchase usually on credit purchases or cash purchases. Sales means you selling of goods for cash or credit. That is sales. Carried down and brought down. Usually in accounting there are two important terms used in carry down. But carry down is that is a balance, closing balance, carry down, and opening balance brought down. That is a transfer from one period to next period. One period in the mattond period now balance now the closing balance carry down into ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಡೌನ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಡೌನ್ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಡೌನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟೂ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ because it is one period to another period. Another two important terms used here, carried forward and brought forward. Carried forward and ಒಂದು ಪೇಜಿನಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪೇಜಿಗೆ, ಈ ಪೇಜಿನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪೇಜದ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಎರಡನೇ ಪೇಜಿನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಲೈನಿಗೆ ನಾವು ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಎರಡನೇ ಪೇಜಿನ ಕೊನೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತೇವೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಮೂರನೇ ಪೇಜಿನ ಮೊದಲೇ ನನಗೆ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಒಂದು ಪೇಜಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪೇಜಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ದೊಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದೊಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾಕನ್ನು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಉಳಿತೈತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಲೈನ್ ಆನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಟ್, ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ 1st January to 31st December, 31 ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಉಳಿದಂಥ ಸಿಲ್ಕಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Expenses means we have to bear some expenses to get some return. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿಬೇಕಾಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು, ಈಗ ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಾವು ಹೋಟೆಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದೇನೋ ನಾಷ್ಟವೋ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪೇ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಗೆಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ and pay something is in the form of expenses. But we expect some incur some amount for getting some benefit in the form of expenses. Losses means there is no return, no benefits. We have to bear some expenses, but there is no return. Suppose we lost a bag, purse or any gold is a loss. There is no return, there is no benefit for the losses. Expenses means we have to bear some expenses for expecting some benefit, but there is no expecting any benefit from losses. The incomes means the total sales, proceeds, incomes. Gains means that is the appreciation in the value of assets. Debit is nothing but it is a left hand side of an account when the account is in the T form. The credit side is the right hand side of an account in the T form. It is abbreviated as the DR, abbreviated as CR. With this, I conclude this topic, DR and CR. And one more term used here, discount. Discount is nothing but deduction allowed by one person to another person. Discount may be trade discount or cash discount. Discount may be trade discount and discount may be cash discount. Trade discount allowed by the manufacturers to the buyers, by the seller to the buyer. Trade discount is allowed by seller to the buyer, and cash discount allowed by the seller to the customers. With this, I conclude the basic terms used in accounting. Thank you.